So, started live stream a little bit earlier than the 3 minutes and 10 seconds it says on my actual clock. Because actually I just found out that I actually have gas people kind of sort out my actual kind of gas problems. Because apparently my central heating's not working very well. So, that's going to be a massive problem for Jojo. So, probably, if that's the case, Jojo might be delayed by about an hour. Hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully I might just be able to do it on time. I'm not too sure whether or not it's going to happen with this whole entire ordeal. So don't be kind of worried if you don't see the stream straight away. It's because stuff's happened. So yes, we have returned once again today with Drifters. Drifters being probably my other kind of most looked forward to anime this season, because it's done by the bloke who did Hellsing, and Hellsing's a pretty awesome series. So I have myself some high hopes. I don't think I even actually opened up Crunchyroll on here. No, apparently I haven't. Christ. I am not thinking straight. Right, take Crunchyroll. Hopefully the actual subsuite do work as well. Because, oh, where's I might cry? Righty-ho. Ah, man, we'll search for Drifters. Say, oh yeah, by the way, it's available in country. No, it's alright. It's also got the exact same time as, I don't know, wait, I think it was 3 o'clock, wasn't it? Same time as Berserk. No, Berserk was free, I believe. Yeah, it was. 4.5 stars. Okie dokie. Neighboroni. Yeah, everything is working. And also the fact is, gracefully, Crunchyroll actually gone full screen normal, because otherwise sometimes it doesn't go full screen like perfectly. It's like kind of reset the whole entire thing. So yes, seeing everything's working, everything is bloody hell working. So we are starting this whole entire stream in bloody 3, bloody 2, bloody 1. Let's go. Hirano Golda presents Hirano Golda. Yeah, that's the guy who did Hellsing, if I remember correctly. The manga to it. October 21st, 1600s. Around 2 p.m. Sengeki Hara. Was this studio actually made for this anime specifically? Because I think that aren't they called Hood's Drifter Studio, something like that. Oh, I already got blood, so it's done by the guy who did Hellsing. Someone specifically telling you that. It's like, yeah, this is done by the guy who did Hellsing. And it's the thumbnail. Straight in the first minute. Drifters battle in a brand new world war. It's kind of an awesome name. I like that. Also, the animation style is really nice. I do like the animation style. It kind of is very reminiscent. It kind of is very reminiscent of Hellsing Ultimate. Well, not specifically exactly the same, but it's quite reminiscent of it. You get what I mean? Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? I think there's some of the models are 3D as well, which doesn't actually look too bad, which is surprising. So when you think about it, it's just plunges straight into the war itself. It hasn't given you anything else besides there's a war going on and people fighting. This guy's pretty completely nuts. I like him. Someone just tell you that. It's like, well, that's all I need. E. It's a il. Is it il? Il? Lil? Lee? I don't know if it's an I. I know it's double I or it's just Li. I think it was double I. Toyosha. Toyosha. Oh, the OST as well. The OST kind of fits as well really well. I think this guy's too insane to die. Hopefully the stream's still working. Yeah, it is. Sweet. I like the sound effect. Jesus Christ! All right, there's the one I've been waiting for. Oh jeez, he has. Just try to find a way to bring it back. I like the animation style. Jesus Christ! Like he bled quite a bit. Like he's done for. As if he cares. He's got an effing gun now. I can't believe that effing worked. This guy's completely nutty. I like him. No, Master's gone. And that's how you listen in the whole. That's how you elicit fear into a whole entire platoon by just taking out the actual leader. Actually making yourself look like a complete nutcase in the process. I think pretty much everyone just realized that you're completely insane. You're a guy that just completely got stabbed on about 4 different pikes, and actually managed to actually kind of just KO almost the bloody actual leader. You do that. You literally almost took out Noah Massa. Like, it was one of those things. Like, whoa, okay, I like where this is going. When you think about it, it's actually kind of like a nice. It's almost like as if they did the Carbonari effect, or making the animation look like it was from the '90s, but giving it almost like this updated vision to it. It's actually kind of cool. It's almost reminiscent of the '90s kind of animation style. Wait, what? It's kind of a weird turn of events, isn't it? It's kind of like an ending of. It's almost like an ending to a video game. Like, what the hell's happening here? I want to go watch Hellsing Ultimate now. That's a good series. Quite like the sound effects. They're actually kind of cool. Wait, what? It's kind of like Time Cop or like Highlander. There can only be one. Shut up, you Spanish peacock. You haven't ever seen that film. That film's like magical. Do watch Highlander if you get 5 seconds. Has a drifter. It's like a Blade Runner. Then gets explained to the very end of the film. His drifter must be a person that goes through time. Then I'm guessing. So how did he get there in the first place? That's the question you can ask yourself. You're like, huh, comedy. Is that Drifter Castle? Kind of confused right now. If I was gonna be honest with you, like, truly understand what the hell's happening here, I wouldn't be able to say yay or nay to it. I got the whole speaking. You'd hope. Oh, damn. Wait, what? So many things are happening. I'm so confused. What's a bloody drifter? Is it a guy that drifts? Is he like, oh man, you're a drifter. Like, get in that car and drift for me. It's like that kind of drifter, or is he like a drifter from time to time? I'm not too sure about a comedy. I don't know, the comedy doesn't fit the tone of the show too well. It's really weird. Oh, streaming a bit weird then. I was really confused here. Okay, the comedy does fit sometimes. I think we established the fact that he's not dead. So I'm guessing they just drift from time to time, and it just gets he kind of changes their time they're in to a different time. I'm guessing. It feels so out of place, but it kind of works. Such a strange series. It's almost just changed back to being serious, like instantly. Is that Rohan? What is he? Why does she look like a very young Integra Helsing? That was it. Damn, I'm so confused. That was not what I expected. I did not expect the series to be about kind of pseudo time travel. That's that. That's kind of surprising. Now, what the hell do I make of it? I actually quite like it. I'm not lying. Maybe the kind of comedy doesn't sit too well with the tone of the show, But sometimes it's actually a nice juxtaposition between what's really going on and there's kind of like a little bit of humor here and there. It's kind of nice, and the characters seem pretty interesting, but really kind of gathering what the F is actually really happening. It's kind of hard. Because he's fighting, then he actually fought, then he was running back, and he ended up in a different time. Who's the bloke that changed the time that he was in? What was he doing? What was his deal? Why does he change people's times? What was the other dude? Like the dude that walked in after him? Like, where's he gone? Who's Integra Helsing's little daughter doing as well? Like, too many questions. I have many questions to ask. I don't think anyone's going to answer it just yet. It's going to be like Blade Runner Special Edition. That you just don't find out what Blade Runner is until the very end of the actual film. It's going to be the same case. You won't know what the hell a drifter is until the very end of the series, because I'm guessing a drifter is someone who actually just drifts through time. Kind of good. Quite like it. You know what? I'm actually going to read. I'm actually going to go in my anime list and see what the bloody hell the actual thing is. It's what the actual kind of, I don't know, the actual. Okay, you got okay. You got action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, historical, samurai, seinen. So does it ever say their time travel? I don't think time travel is its own genre, but still, it's kind of like what? Just oh man. It's just like certain things just happened. You can't just sit there going, okay, all right, yeah, fam, but tell me something. What the F a drifter? But I quite like it. I quite like it. But one thing I will probably say is the best thing about the whole entire episode really was actually the animation. The animation truly was the best thing about the whole entire anime, because it looks like it is kind of plucked, I guess, like Hellsing Ultimate and just put it into this anime. It feels like Hood's Drifter Studio. I think their actual name is. Hold on, let's actually check. They're called Hood's Drifter Studio. Drifter Studio. So they're actually called by, yeah, they're actually called that for the actual anime itself. Okay, so they actually look like they've actually kind of grabbed what was good about Hellsing Ultimate, just put it into this anime as well. It looks just like Hellsing Ultimate, to me at least. So it's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of neat. Might be kind of, oh wait, just in case I'm actually incorrect, it's actually Googled Hellsing Ultimate. I actually believe I'm actually correct with my thinking, but I think it's similar to how Hellsing Ultimate looks. I'm going to go and see whether I'm not actually completely incorrect, because otherwise I don't like that. Alright. No, it's quite reminiscent of Hellsing Ultimate. I thought I was going to say, from the brief bits I watched of Hellsing Ultimate, I didn't watch every single episode because I never got around to it. I kind of just watched some of it and just kind of went, okay, cool series. That's all I need to know. And then I kind of gave up with it, so I never watched it after that point. But it looks pretty freaking awesome. Like the animation style is pretty freaking nice. The OST kind of comments the actual overall style of the show. The comedy is kind of out of place as I said before, but it kind of fits the bill sometimes. Like it's nice, it's there. Kind of be implemented a little bit better next time, because it kind of feels a little bit off sometimes. It feels like it doesn't need to be there all the time. And then yeah, the whole entire idea what the hell a drifter is kind of neat. I want to know more about what's really going on. Who's that guy in the chair? What's he do? What's his DDO? What's he gonna do for the future anime? Like, is he complete like a band man? We're not too sure, but no bloody idea. No bloody idea. Kind of one of those shows that took me by surprise. I kind of expected myself a bit of the historical sign in action shows about those kind of guys that fight some guys, but didn't expect to have some kind of pseudo time travel involved, which was actually kind of surprising because he literally was just walking and ended up in there. Like he didn't die or anything. Like I understand if he died and actually ended up in there, but no, he didn't die. He just literally walked and he ended up in that place. Like, well, bam, you're here now. It wasn't like a transition or anything. He just ended up there. You don't sit there going, what? Like, what's going on here? Kind of interesting, nice, kind of different. So nice on. I think there's Kota. It's Harano. Is that Kota Harano? I believe his name is. I'm gonna check that as well. Is it Kota Harano? think it is. I think it is. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, Hirano, actually. So not Harano. It's Hirano. Alright, so let's actually read the synopsis. So, Shimazu Toyoshia, whilst involved in the battle of Shigekihara, manages to mortally wound Naomasa, but critically wounded in the process. As he walks from the field broken and bleeding, Toyosha finds himself transported to a corridor of doors where the beseechful man at a desk waits for him. This man, Murasaki, sends Toyosha into a nearest door where he wakes up in another world. There, Toyosha meets other great warriors like him who have been transported as well to be a part of a group known as the Drifters. Oh, okay, I get it. It makes sense. So it actually is that. It's very much he was kind of plucked into that by being a drifter. Okay, so the group's actually called Drifters. Okay, makes sense. I'm kind of sitting there going, what the F is happening here? But still kind of confused about how the guy got there in the first place, but he'd probably get answered later on. You'd probably be like, hey fam, like, I put you here because you're pretty freaking awesome at fighting, and I think you might be a nice little addition to our group called the Drifters. And yeah, Bob's your uncle, you're here now. That's probably going to be the like kind of explanation we get, because other than that, it's kind of like a Blade Runner. It's just like, what the hell's a Blade Runner? Until the very end of the film, you find out, oh, that's what a Blade Runner is. You're like, oh, okay, I get it. But still, really did like the episode. It's quite a nice episode. It actually has a nice style to it. It actually really works really well. Quite like it. It doesn't feel like actually being away too much from Hirano's work. So I actually quite like it. So hopefully the series actually does continue in this vein. It continues being a pretty freaking awesome, because it looks like it could be pretty awesome. It might just be the dark horse of the season. Granted, not think it might be, because a lot of people are watching it. It's got a really freaking high rating on Mal as well. It's got an 8.28 or 8.44, I think it was. Oh, it's there. 8.42. So it actually has got quite a good score. So it actually might just continue in this vein. Plus the actual manga itself got a pretty good score. So it might just be pretty freaking cool. I think the only thing they need to fix a little bit is actually the like kind of just the actual comedy. Comedy might just be the least strongest point of the show. Sometimes it works if you get used to it. Other times where it just happens randomly, like, don't think that works too well. Also, maybe just kind of fix the stream a little bit there, Crunchyroll, because the Crunchyroll stream's got a bit weird during that whole entire live stream. I was like, man, it's kind of jumping a lot. So, don't know. Just my phone just died at that point. So yeah, that was Drifters, episode 1. Don't know what to make of it. Kind of like it. Kind of confused. Kind of want to see what happens next. Kind of want to fix the comedy a little tiny bit. Kind of want to see how this show goes, who the new additions are, because we've got Nobunaga, we've got another warrior, and we've got our pro tag. So who's going to be the next kind of additions to our group? And I think also that girl who looks like Integra Helsing is kind of chasing them down with the other dude who's got the hat. So that's that. But so it's Nasuyoshi Suketaka. That's the other person, Oda Nobunaga, and then it's Shimazu. So that's kind of our group. And I'm guessing that actually think it isn't. Oh my god, Daisuke Onen's also in the show. I kind of think to myself that I swear I heard, yeah, it is him. Abeno Harukida is his name. I think that's how you pronounce his name. That is the guy who sounded just like Rohan. That's him. I was gonna say, I swear he sounds just like Rohan. It was. I was like, okay, I get it. So yeah. With all that said, do not worry if JoJo's a little bit late. It's because I don't know whether or not they're coming before 5:30 or after 5:30. So if it's a bit later than usual, that's probably because of that reason. So yes, with all that said, I have indeed been the driver. If you have enjoyed the live stream as a whole, and you do want to leave a like, do leave a like, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. If you have enjoyed my content as a whole, we've only got 8 subs to go until we hit 500. So if you want to get me there, please leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. And with all that said, I have indeed been the driver, and I shall see you guys later.